Hello, my name is Danae Parkinson, and I am a member service representative with Access Credit Union. I work at our Morris branch and also at our Low Farm branch sometimes. I'm so excited that I can be talking to you today. I wish we could all be in the same room together, but that's not working out right now. So I'm glad that we can do it this way. And I'm just here today to talk to you kids, or maybe some adults too, about spending and saving money and some different ways we can do that. I think it's so important to start, even when you're young, even if you don't have a lot of money, to start thinking about spending and saving. And we'll get into that a little bit. I'll explain why, but it really can have a big impact on how much money you have to spend, or either right now or even later on in the future. So hopefully you guys can learn something from this and just enjoy it along with me. So to get started, I just have a question for you, and that is, how many of you sometimes get money in different ways? So maybe you get an allowance. Maybe your parents have chores that you can do at home that earn you some extra money, or you get money for your birthday, maybe for Christmas. Maybe you find money in the couch, or you find money in the pockets of jeans when you're helping with the laundry. Any places like that. How many of you sometimes get money that you have then to keep for yourself? And then along with that, what do you do with that money? And I so wish I could hear your answers right now. I would love to hear what you're all saying. But maybe just tell the person beside you if there is, or just think about it. What do you do with that money when you get it? Or the last time you got some money, what did you do with it then? Maybe some answers might be, maybe you went and spent it. Maybe you bought some ice cream, or you went and bought a treat. You bought a little toy you thought looked really fun, or something like that. Or maybe you put it aside and you saved it for something else. So we're going to talk a little bit about that yet too. So I have some friends here with me to help me talk to you about saving money and spending money. So let's meet these little guys. So first, I have a little stuffed beaver here. He's a little cutie pie. So just a little guy, but he's a favorite in our house. I have two sons, and they both really like this guy. How many of you would like to buy or have a cute little stuffed beaver like this? My next little friend here is a stuffed bear. He's a little bit bigger. He's very soft, very snuggly. How many of you would like a bear like this? And then my third friend here, he's a very cute, but a little bit bigger, snuggly monkey here. He's my third friend. So he's the biggest of the three. And they're gonna help me talk to you a little bit about spending and saving. So how many of you said you would like to buy something like this beaver? So let's say, for example, that it's your birthday, and your grandma and grandpa give you $10 in your birthday card for your birthday. So what you can do is you can go to the store and you can buy this little beaver for $10. So that's kind of fun. He'd be a fun little guy to have at home. Or maybe you wanted this bear. So in that case, what you could do is you could decide not to buy the stuffed beaver right now. Instead, you could keep that $10, you could save it. And then the next time you have, maybe Christmas is coming up, or you know you're getting your allowance soon, and you get $10 more dollars. So then you have 20 in total, and you can go and buy this bear for $20 because you saved your money for a little bit, and you waited until you had a little bit more to buy something a little bit bigger. Or if you're feeling really ambitious, you could wait, even once you have the $20, you could wait until the next event comes around, or you do some extra chores to earn a little bit of extra money. And then all of a sudden you have $40 instead of just 20. And then you can go to the store and you can buy this bigger monkey, one that you really wanted, and you know you're gonna love to snuggle with and have at home with you. So spending money right when you get it is so fun, and it's so exciting. I also still like to do that sometimes. It's just fun to go out and buy something little and exciting and maybe yummy. But sometimes deciding to wait and save your money is the best idea, because then you can get a stuffed animal or a bigger item, a bigger toy or a bigger item that you actually really wanted more than the little one. So I'm going to put my monkey here, and we're going to talk a little bit more here about some spending and saving ways. So spending money and saving money are two things you can do with money when you get it. There's actually one more thing that you can do with it, and I'm curious if any of you can guess what that third thing is. It's actually that we can give our money away. So when you get money, you can choose. You can either spend it right away, you can save it for something else, or you can give it away. And what are some ideas of places we could give money to? If you think, there's actually lots of places all around us. So some people choose to give some money to their church or to their Sunday school. Some people choose to give money to a medical organization, or maybe cancer care or cancer research, something that maybe has affected someone that's very close to them. There's also libraries. If you have a library in your community, they often are fundraising to buy new books or to run programs for kids. Playgrounds or parks or arenas, hockey rinks, all sorts of places that you can give money to, and then they help other people or they provide a service for us that we can benefit from. So in order to manage your money and to decide what you're going to do with it, this is just an idea of something that you can do. So I have made 3 jars. And I'll show them to you. So you can, if you want to do this, you can make jars, or you can use a piggy bank that you already have. You can even use envelopes, some people would choose to use. So every time you receive money, you can decide which jar you want to put that money into. So we'll start here with your saving jar. So I made a little savings jar here. It has a picture of that monkey on it. It also has a picture of Lego on it. That's something that my boys would really love to save money for. They really love building Lego sets. So it's kind of fun to put pictures of the things that you're saving for, just to remind you when you put money in it that you, oh yeah, that's right. When I have enough money, I can go buy that Lego set. And it's good motivation to keep putting money into that jar. And then once you have enough in that jar, you can take it out and you can go use it for whatever you decided you were going to save money for. When I was a kid, I think the first thing that I remember saving money for was actually a Discman. And a lot of you probably don't know what that is. It's kind of like an iPod, except that you actually have to put a CD in it and you could listen to music. And so that was my first big purchase that I had to save money for. And it took me quite a while. It took a few months, but it was really exciting when I finally had enough money and I could go to the store, went to the store with my parents and we bought it. And I loved using it because I knew that I had worked hard to save money for that. So that's the first option. The second jar here is actually, it says spending on it. And I put a picture of, there it is, put a picture of an ice cream cone because that's something that's fun to spend money on, a fun little treat. So you can, if you get money, you can choose to put some of it into your spending jar. And then when there's something that you want that's, you know, little, or you can just grab the money out of there and you can go and buy it. So for me, I remember when I was younger, our local grocery store got a slushie machine. So that was super exciting, delicious and very exciting. And me and my siblings, my brothers and sisters, we wanted to go get slushies. And our parents said, sorry, we aren't gonna buy you slushies today, maybe another time. And we set up a lemonade stand at the end of our driveway. And we figured out how much money we needed that we could each buy a slushie. We sold that much lemonade, and as soon as we had enough money, we closed down our lemonade stand and we ran to the grocery store and we each bought a slushie, and it was very fun to spend our money on that. So that's a spending jar. The thing with the spending jar is that once it's empty, then you have to wait until you get more money before you can spend more, right? So once it's empty, then you have to wait maybe until your next birthday or your next allowance, and then you'll have a little bit more to spend again. And the last jar that we have here is for giving. So on this one, I put a picture of a church. That's something that a lot of people give money to. And I put a stethoscope because a lot of people give money to medical organizations, to cancer research, different types of conditions like that for research and treatment. So this is the jar that you can put money in that you know that you want to give away to someone. Whatever it is, if it's the library or the hockey rink, or even if you just want to keep it, you're not sure where you want it to go yet, but you know you want to give it away. This is somewhere that you can put that money in. It keeps it separate so you don't spend it by accident. All right, so thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that you had a good time, and I hope you got some ideas, or maybe you learned something new about spending and saving and also giving. So I hope you have a great rest of your day and you're able to enjoy the nice weather outside, and hopefully we can see you guys in the branches again soon. Bye.